Hello बच्चों, welcome to Richa Ma'am's class. In the last class we discussed the dot plot and the tell me quickly bar charts. Correct? So in this class we will discuss frequency charts. What were the frequencies? We discussed the frequencies. Frequency means how many times anything is happening. Like I am tapping my fingers on this book. If I ask what is the frequency of tapping fingers on the book, so you will say that you tapped 2 times. Correct? So my frequency of tapping on the book is 2 times. But in general what we say that in an hour or in a minute how many times you are doing something. Suppose in a day you watch TV 3 times. So what is the frequency of watching the TV? 3. Correct? So this is known as the frequency. Now the frequency chart. Frequency chart is telling you of anything happening in a day, in a month, in a year. Correct? Like how many days you went to school in every month. So this is the frequency. Okay, so in this example it is showing the information distance to school. So 0 to 1 kilometer. Suppose there are so many children in a class, so every student has a different distance from the school. So the frequency is showing the number of children whose distance lying between 0 to 1 kilometer, whose home is between 0 to 1 kilometer from the school. Is that clear? So 8 students are there whose home is in range of 0 to 1 kilometer. Clear? 12 students are there whose home is in between 1 to 2 kilometer. These are known as the range. These are known as the range. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Either this thing is given to you or you have to decide it. Suppose for your frequency table you are thinking that I will take a range of 0 to 2. That means the difference should be of 2. So you will take 0 to 2 kilometer, 2 to 4 kilometer, 4 to 6 kilometer. Clear? This table is known as the frequency table where you are showing the data. This table is known as frequency table. Is that clear? This table contains 2 columns. The first is information, what are you trying to find out, and the second is the frequency. Okay? On the basis of this, when we make a chart, that chart is known as the frequency chart. And the frequency chart is same as that of bar chart. There is no difference in that. Look at here. This is same as the bar chart. So 0 to 1 kilometer, 8. So 0 to 1. Now what we are doing here, in the bar chart, what we were doing, we were on the x-axis taking the point 0, 1, 2, 3. But in the frequency chart, this range is taken as 0 to 1. Just like here, 0 to 1. 1 to 2. So you are not marking here. You are marking the whole range. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Is that clear? And accordingly, here you are plotting the frequency. So 0 to 1 kilometer, 8. So you just draw a line 8 till 0 to 1 and join that. Okay. Then 1 to 2, 12. So you draw a line 12. And join that. That is the way of making a frequency chart. Okay, let's do one example on this and that will give you clarity. So the question will come in like in this manner. The question is saying, here are the distances that learners in a stage 2 class travel to school. 1.5 kilometer, 3.1 kilometer, 2.4 kilometer. So there are different students and the range of their home from the school is different. So what will you do? First of all, you have to, if you need to make a table, so for every you will like 1 1 1 1, no, we will select a range like here 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, then 3 kilometer to 4 kilometer, then 4 kilometer to 5 kilometer, then 5 kilometer to 6 kilometer. This is your range. Now you need to check how many students' home lies between 0 to 1 kilometer. So 0 to 1. So check for the first line. 0 to 1. 1.5 is greater than 1. 0.2. 0.2 lies between 0 and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 3. The frequency of 0 to 1 kilometer is 3. Clear? After doing this, just cut it. Why am I doing it? Because after doing all this frequency, we need to check whether any number is left or not. And this is very important to do, because most of the students did mistake in doing this thing. 1 to 2 kilometer. So 1.5, 1 to 2. This one is greater. Okay? 2, only 2. Again we will cut it. 1, 2. Okay? Now 2 to 3 kilometer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So what is the frequency for 2 to 3 kilometer? 5. Always cut them so that there will be no confusion. 3 to 4 kilometer. 1, 2. Only 2. 1, 3 to 4. 1. 3. There are 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 to 5 kilometer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 to 6 kilometer. So first of all we will cut it. Now 5 to 6 kilometer. 1, 2. So see, you can check that all of the distances I have crossed. So this is my frequency table. What is this? This is my frequency table. Now I need to draw a frequency chart using this frequency table. I need to draw a frequency chart using this frequency table. So what I told you, for drawing a frequency chart, what is required? A graph paper. On the graph paper, what I will do, I will draw x-axis and y-axis. Look it very carefully. So this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Clear? So you can see the range. The range was 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Okay, so what I can do? I will take this box as 0 to 1, then 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, then 3 to 4, then 4 to 5, then 5 to 6. And for frequency 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the labeling is very important. On the x-axis we are showing the distance to school. And on the y-axis we are showing frequency. Clear? So see, 0 to 1 kilometer, the frequency is 3. So for 0 to 1, the frequency is 3. This is my 3. Always use a scale whenever you are drawing a frequency chart. So this is my 0 to 1. You can use color pencils also to color it. Okay. Now 1 to 2, the frequency is 2. Where is 2? This is 2. So just draw a line here. Then 2 to 3, 5. So where is the 5? Here. And 2 to 3 line is here to here. So I will draw a line of 5. Then from here only this block will be covered. Okay. So this is my 2 to 3. Then after 2 to 3, the range is 3. Then 3 to 4, again 3. So I will draw a line of 3. Then join. Then 4 to 5, again 5. So I will draw a 5 and here and here. Then you can say 5 to 6, it is again 2. So for 5 to 6, it is again 2. So this is your frequency chart. You can use color pencils to color these bars with different colors also, or give it just a shading, just like I did. Okay, now let's take the questions. The question is saying, what range is the most common? So from looking at here, you can see this and this range is very common. That means 2 to 3 kilometer and 4 to 5 kilometers are very common. How many learners travel between 3 to 5 kilometers? So 3 to 5. That means 3 plus 5, 8. 8 learners are traveling between 3 to 5 kilometers. How many learners travel 3 kilometer or less to school? 3 kilometer or less. So 3 kilometer was here. Less than 3 kilometer, that means this whole range. This and this. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. So how many learners travel 3 kilometer or less to school? 10. How many learners live within 1 kilometer of a school? Within 1 kilometer, that means 0 to 1. So 3 learners are there who live within 1 kilometer. So this is the way of doing these questions on the frequency chart. This is very important. Do a step by step. First of all, complete your frequency table, then draw your frequency chart, and based on that, you can answer these questions. Okay. The next topic is line graph. We discussed in the first part of this statistical method what is the line graph. The line graph is basically used for the continuous data like the rain data, temperature data. Okay, here we are using it for the balloon, right? That your balloon, a single balloon is going at the time of 18 from here to here, this height, then from this height to this height. So the balloon is continuously roaming in the sky, correct? So what you are doing, you are tracking the balloon continuously, and that's why we are using the line graph in this. Okay, is it clear? So if we are doing continuously anything, then we will use the line graph because we are representing the continuous data. Like it is saying, we use line graph to represent continuous data. Continuous data is often data about change over a period of time. It is measured and has a continuous scale such as height or volume. Below are two different line graphs. One shows Sanchez water uses over time. The other graph tries to show the number of visitors to a skate park. Now, this data is also a line graph. This data is also a line graph. Okay, so what we are doing, we are continuously tracking something. What is the water uses Sanchez doing for hand washing? So for the for 0 to, for first day, then the 5th day, then the 10th day, then the 15th day. Suppose her mother is asking her not to waste the water. So for that, what she is doing, she is tracking whether she is following her advice or not. In the same way, you need to check whether the visitors in the skate park is increasing or decreasing. So what you are doing for that, you are continuously observing the number of visitors coming in the skate park, and accordingly you are tracking the data. So you can tell between 2 to 3 p.m. maximum number of visitors came here. Okay, is it clear? Chalo. Now we will do one example. The table gives information about maximum temperature. Represent this in a line graph. Choose a suitable scale and labels for your line graph. So what this table is representing? This table is representing maximum temperature. Represent this in a line graph. Choose a suitable scale and label for your line graph. Clear? So that means we need to use the graph. Whenever we need to make a graph, for that we use the graph paper. Let's make a line graph. So you can see on this will be your x-axis and this will be your y-axis. Clear? So for the x-axis it is very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the y-axis I need to take a scale. Okay, I need to take a scale. So I can take a scale of 2. So 1 block is equal to 2 degrees Celsius, because then it will be very easy for me to make it. Correct? Let's make it. This is my x-axis. This is my y-axis. So on the y-axis we are showing the temperature in degrees Celsius. On the x-axis what we are showing? Day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now here we are starting from 0 and we are taking the gap of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 and 28. Clear? Is it clear for you? Okay, let's start. So the question is saying, for the day 1 the temperature was 17. For the day 1 the temperature was 17. So where will 17 lie? The 17 will lie between 16 and 18. That means on this light green line. So I will just mark it. This is my 17. In the line graph you just mark it like the dot plot. Okay. The next it is saying 23. So on the second day the temperature was 23. That means it will lie between 22 and 24. The third day it is 15. The 15 will lie between 14 and 16. So this is my 3 line and I need to mark 15. Correct? Then 9. So the 9 will lie between 8 and 9. In between 8 and 9. Then 20 and 26. So on the 5th day the temperature reached 20 and on the 6th day the temperature reached 26. So I marked all the points. So in the line graph what we do, we just add them using a scale. From the 0 we will start. So this goes first. Then one by one you will join the point, not in a single 2. Then for the 3 it goes down. Don't join this one. Okay. So then 2 to 3, Then where is the 4? This is the 4. Then 3 to 4. Then 4 to 5. Then 5 to 6. This is the way you will use your line graph. Clear? So suppose if someone asks you at which day the temperature was highest, so what will you say? Using this table, you will say the temperature was highest on the 6th day. What is the difference of temperature between 5th and the 4th day? So what will you do? 20 minus 9. That means 11 degrees Celsius is the temperature on the 11 degrees Celsius is the difference between the temperature in 4th and 5th day. Clear? So in this way we can solve these questions very easily. You just need to follow the table, use a suitable scale, just like I chose, one block is equal to 2 degrees Celsius. So that makes my graph very easy to make. Okay, so choose a suitable scale and draw the graph. Clear? In the next class, we will do some practice question and that will be the end of unit 1 for you. Okay, so please practice a lot because after that unit 2 will start. And unit 2 contains all the same topics as the unit 1 but a little bit more advanced. So you can see in unit 1 numbers you already learned that, calculation you already learned, location and movement is easy for you, and the fraction decimal you already learned. This is the extension of that. So that's why I am saying it is very important to go through the unit 1. Complete all the 6 chapters and then start unit 2 so that your base is clear. Then you will have no doubt. And always do 10 questions in a day. Take some questions from first, some question from second, and revise all the concepts every day. That is the way to make your maths very strong. Okay? Till then, take care. Bye bye.